6:53, time to get you ready to take on your Monday here in the Morning Sprint.
Caroline Flynn is live at Northern Quest, where you can bring your RV to a brand new park.
And Mark Peterson says today will be warm and sunny before the cool down starts tomorrow.
But first, Post Falls police looking for a 15-year-old girl who has not been seen in more than 3 weeks. Police say Summer Schnell was last seen at her home in Post Falls around 7 in the morning on May 26th. Police believe Summer ran away and would like to help reunite her with her family. She has shoulder-length, light blue dyed hair and braces. If you see her, call Post Falls police or your local law enforcement.
A Spokane woman was killed when the car she was riding in went down a 300-foot embankment north of Newport yesterday. Pend Oreille County deputies found 23-year-old Hannah Dunn dead at the scene. The driver, 24-year-old Nelson Dunn, had minor injuries. Deputies believe alcohol played a role in this crash, and they arrested Nelson Dunn for vehicular homicide. The crash is now being investigated by both the Washington State Patrol and the Pend Oreille County Sheriff's Office.
Today we're going to see some sunshine. It's going to be rather nice outside. We are going to have fire weather watch and again a red flag warning on to the east slopes of the Cascades as of right now. But really a clearing sky. Is going to be a gorgeous day, so get out and enjoy. But remember, the winds are going to be firing up. It'll feel a little cooler than the 83 degrees. So you don't want to be susceptible to sunburn and dehydration. Drink water, sunscreen, and good luck.
Spokane City Council members want to sue the companies which make and sell opioids. Council President Ben Stuckert says drug makers lied to patients and doctors about how addictive their pain meds actually were. Spokane City Council now wants to hold those companies accountable. Council members unanimously passed a resolution last night asking the city attorney's office to explore how feasible such a lawsuit would be.
In 2008, 3 medical distributors shipped enough pills to Spokane County to provide a prescription to every single Spokane County resident. That same year, 89 Spokane County residents lost their lives to opioid abuse.
The state of Washington, Spokane County, Kent, and Tacoma have already joined similar lawsuits taking on opioid manufacturers and distributors.
Portland Lane police say a suspicious device found near the Cooney County Courthouse was not an explosive. The Spokane County Bomb Squad was called in when someone found 2 pipes wrapped in duct tape with red wires laying on the ground there yesterday. The device was placed between 2 cars at an office building next to the courthouse. The bomb squad sent a robot to investigate and used a portable X-ray to determine the device was not dangerous.
Mexico does not have as many troops deployed to its southern border as it initially promised. Mexican leaders made a deal with the U.S. a week and a half ago to boost border security in order to avoid President Trump's threat of tariffs. The Mexican government initially promised 6,000 troops at the southern border with Guatemala by today. That estimate has now been cut in half.
And I think I know where you're going to be able to find me this summer at the RV Resort in Northern Quest. It just opened. And if you want to come on out here, if you've got an RV or if you don't, they've got cottages all set up for everyone to enjoy. A room there is going to cost you about what it is at a room at the resort. You're going to save a little money if you bring down your RV. Know that you've got amenities here that you can't get at the resort. From this gorgeous pool you're looking at to the fire pits, the, oh my gosh, conference room, dog park, exercise center, you name it, they've got it. All right in time, by the way, for all their July 4th celebrations, and a lot more family fun to come here this summer.
But up next on Good Morning America, the battle for children who need hearing aids but can't get them covered by health insurance. In 25 states, private insurance companies are not required to cover the cost for children, which can run into the thousands of dollars.
Got the bills and realized that not one penny of any of the services that we went through were covered.
The insurance loophole that's putting potentially life-saving devices out of reach for some families.
A race against the clock starting at midnight in Times Square. Why New York leaders gave this crew exactly 5 hours to set up this high wire in the heart of the city and meet the duo who will try to walk across it.
The president will officially launch his re-election bid tonight at a large rally in Orlando. Some supporters are already camping out at the Amway Center in order to be the first of a possible 20,000 attendees. In a tweet, President Trump said there have been more than 100,000 requests to attend. But Trump carried Florida in 2016, a state Barack Obama won in 2008 and 2012.
A grassroots group is trying to raise Idaho's minimum wage. The state's minimum wage currently sits at $7.25 an hour, which is the same as the federal minimum wage and a handful of other states. The group called Idahoans for a Fair Wage is now gathering signatures to raise that to $8.75 initially and to $12 an hour over the next 4 years. According to the Idaho Press, the state has not raised its minimum wage in a decade. Last year, Idaho's average weekly wage was the third lowest in the country.
If you buy frozen berries from Winco, you'll want to check that you don't have these. The 12-ounce frozen red raspberry packages with a Best By date of February 12, 2021 are being recalled for possible norovirus contamination. They came from Raider Farms, that's near Bellingham, and were sold in Washington and Idaho. The FDA found the contamination in a sample test. No one has reported getting sick, but the FDA is still urging people to throw away or return those berries.
School is out for summer, and now it's time to figure out how to keep your kids entertained for the next 3 months. The city of Spokane has several free options for them. The mobile rec program brings sports and activities to Spokane City parks every Monday through Thursday, or you can check out the city splash pads. For more ideas and information, find this story on KXLY.com. It has 7 fun and free ways to enjoy summer with your kids.
Did you see the moon last night? It reached the exact opposite of the sun yesterday morning, making it appear full or almost full for about 3 days. This last full moon of spring is known as the strawberry moon.
Tomorrow, only on Good Morning Northwest, from a strawberry moon to strawberry fields, our Caroline Flynn tells us how to have a happy life at Green Bluff, including when those berries will be the most ripe, plus a crop calendar to plan the perfect Green Bluff visit all summer long.
Outstanding. Sunshine. Nice start to the day. Winds relatively light right now, but picking up pace, especially through tomorrow. 83 today, 73 Wednesday. Thursday, the last day of spring, it cools down. It'll be spring-like, 66. Summer starts warming up, and the first weekend of summer looking pretty nice.
Sure is. The best weekend of the year.
For sure. All right. Good Morning America is coming up right now. We'll be back in about 25 minutes.